Hello everyone. So turns out my prediction in the past 2 weeks, they are I think not entirely correct. After all, we all seen what happened yesterday, and I have fixed them. I have found out what's wrong in my system, and I have fixed it. So right now, I promise. Doesn't matter what my promise is. The point is what's going to happen from now on, right? So let's just see what's my new plan. What my system is telling us right now. What is gonna be. So first, I need to show you guys VIX. Okay, let's start with VIX. So right now, this time I think I will start to show you guys my cross asset table, as you can see right here, so you guys can understand more what exactly is happening on different asset right now. So okay, so VIX, as you can see right now, VIX you see there's a nuke symbol right here. So the nuke symbol, which means all these time frame, 4 hour, 12 or daily, they are all in a very hot, in dangerous status. So that's why I use this symbol. Okay, so this is a warning signal. Of course, it is not a good sign at all. Even though you see on all time frame we have whether it's a red triangle or nuke all the way from small to high time frame, they are all not looking good. So this is a big warning sign. So even though we are looking at 12 hour right now, as you can see, if we use this RSI indicator I normally use, you can see the fast moving average has already crossed, like right here. This is exactly like what happened right here. Exactly like what happened. Maybe this is not a good tool. Okay, so like right here and right here. Okay, this is just on the 12 hour time frame. So every time you cross out, nothing good happen. Especially if we switch to, you see, higher time frame. Okay, now you're looking at daily. So on the daily, we see it's already crossing up. Okay, it's crossing up right here. So every time you cross up, you can tell. And also crossing up 50, it doesn't mean anything good. Okay, it means a crash. Market crash is coming, especially for crypto. Crypto is much more volatile than stock market. Still do. So let's check 3-day time frame. So even on 3-day, you see this is crossing up like here. So every time you cross up, it signal bad. And also like all time frame, they're all doing this right now. So this is the first thing I need to show you. This is what happened to VIX right now. So and also if you consider the seasonality right now, every let me show you a different chart real quick. So okay, I don't show you guys this very often. So let's check this. Okay, so see, from I think around March and April, this is the correct season for global market, and around August, September, this is another season, another month that will have a correction. So we need to always pay more attention around this particular month. Some seasonality, they are more easy to have a big correction, especially when. So now we're done with VIX. Okay. So let's switch to SPX. So after we just talk about seasonality, especially when SPX, SPY, however you like to call it, it has been run for such a long time, okay? It doesn't really have a correction for, I think, in the past 6 to 8 months. It doesn't have any correction at all. So last time we have a huge correction has to retrace back to February 2025, which is exactly a year ago. So right now, I think if you consider seasonality, also, you see this right now on SPY, this cross asset indicator, I show you especially focus on 2-day, 3-day, and 1 week. These 3 time frame on 2-day and 3-day both look terrible. Okay, they are in red. Red means they are weak right now, very weak. And also, you see, if you pay attention to this, if you see this red and purple color, it means the VIX is spiking up. So that's another thing to consider. The color also on the RSI, of course, the RSI is running low. It's getting weak. You see, this has happened since last April all the way to here. Okay, it look weak on 2-day time frame and 3-day time frame as well. Also, let's check weekly. So if you look at weekly, also, it has run below this blue slow moving average. So what it's telling us is all these 3 time frame, they are, they are running out of gas right now. And also VIX is spiking up. So that's what I want to show you today, which is about from the VIX and SPY perspective, we are facing a market correction season is coming. Maybe it will last 1 or 2 months. I'm not sure. But what we do do know is it's just about to start. It's just starting, okay? It's just warming up. So that's why, back to our main character, the boss, our boss, Bitcoin, is doing this. Although I don't want to admit, I've been calling 100K in the past I think at least a month. For nearly a month, I've been calling this gap, okay? But we didn't make it. And I made a big mistake. I think I thought it would push all the way to 100K, but it didn't. It just stopped here. I really should have, closed my position right here when I see this on 12-hour time frame, but I was kind of a hard nose at the time. So I lost pretty much all my profit in this trade. I lost all my profit in this trade. Okay, so I just closed my position yesterday, which is I think it's important because also I'm going to show you what I just found out. So let's just pay attention to the RSI, all right? So RSI right here, you see the RSI is falling below the blue moving average, okay? Also, now we need to use this DI indicator. So you see DI indicator right here. We have the long position, the buy pressure and the sell pressure has switched, okay? So now sell pressure is higher than the buy pressure. And also you see the EMA for the moving average. The EMA for the sell pressure is way too high. Okay, 26 is a level that means the bear is completely in total control, and they can make a huge big correction wave incoming. So this is a level represent that. Whenever you see this across the 27, I just found out yesterday. All right, so this is a news discover. I just updated my system. The new condition I just said. So whenever this is above 27, it means that the bears, they have the ability to dump the market in a huge correction manners. Okay, so that's why I closed my position and I call the bear market the second half of the bear market started right now, and we won't see what I drew in the past 4 weeks. Before yesterday, I still think that we will complete this to 100K or 98K again. But after what happened last night and what I just found out, this new condition, okay, when this is too high. So that's why I completely changed my bias. I changed my perspective. Okay, right now what I'm looking for is we dump the second half of the bear market is happening right now. Okay, this is what we need to pay attention. Also, if you look at 1 week on the RSI, okay, now we can close this right now. This is BTC is a new condition. It's pretty bad. We all knew that already. So okay, so on the 1 week, you see the RSI is below all the moving average and is pushing it down. It's dragging everyone down. It's below the midline. It's below the fast moving average. It's below the slow moving average as well. It's dragging everyone down, exactly like what we see in here. See, this is what happened. So let me mark this real quick. So this is what happened right here. This is what happened right here. You see? Very similar, isn't it? So this one you need to pay attention. Of course, we need to look at 2 week. So in my previous video, I said we need to pay attention to this. Even though this is still a little bit high. You see, the blue line is high, but I think all the small time frame are telling us like there is no way. You see, like we're dragging everything down again. So I have very, very small hope. Even though if you look back in previous bear market, in all the bear market patterns, of course you can say, yeah, like what I said in my previous video, I say maybe we still have time right here. But after what I just found out, a new condition like the 3-day DI indicator, the sell pressure is way too high. It's already above 27. Maybe I should use maybe 26.5, but anyway, 27, I think. Maybe 26.5 I will use. Okay, but anyway, so this is why I changed my perspective. I already told you. So right now, what's our target? That's what the only thing that matters right now. What's my target? If we're going to have a correction all the way down to the second half of bear market, where's my goal? I think we're gonna stop right here. I think it's very clear we are going to stop right here, because if you look look at all the, right here, I think the volume profile, this is what we're gonna use right now. Okay, I haven't checked the options. So yeah, let's just look at this first. So if you look at volume profile, I think the target down below, I think the support, the biggest support is around here. Of course, we saw this, we have a big cluster right here around 67K. Okay, so right now, I don't know what I drew this, but let me erase that. So we don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. We can delete them, delete them, delete them. Okay, this has been broken, so delete them. So how are we going to draw this trend line is another question, right? Good question. So I would like to see, let me close this channel real quick. But I think we're going to need to use some, support resistance. So you see, there's a long support right here, right? This is around 68K and all the way to 62, but I don't think it will be that low, but I think 69 should do it. Maybe 69. This is just solely based on, support resistance right here. I'm seeing what I'm looking at right now. This is a huge support resistance. And also let's look at if we use, maybe like this. Oh, I think this will do. Okay. Yeah, see? So this is on daily time frame and it has been touched. I think this is the correct way to draw it. So you see this will be touched once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5th time. So, oh no, it's been broken. Sorry, what am I talking about? Sorry, my bad. So it really doesn't matter, I guess, at this point. So the trend line doesn't really matter, does it? Let me see. Yeah, sometimes you can find something out of it just by drawing. Okay, so I don't think it really matters. Okay, because after I drew, I can't really find, anything that matches this area. So let's just use the volume profile. Okay, so if you just based on volume profile, I think what I'm looking at right here is this is 69K is the zone I'm looking at. Okay, so let's just pay attention right here. Some people say 74. I don't think so because I think we have already, done it again. I don't think we'll hold here. We done it in the last correction last February, so it'll be more reasonable that we go all the way down. Okay, maybe we'll stop here for a while. So what I'm looking at is we go to here and we find this is a you see there's a volume gap. There's a gap right here. So I think we're going to stop right here. And then we have a bounce, maybe 4,000, maybe a little more. I'm not sure. Maybe like this. This is more reasonable. So this is what I'm looking at. Punching all the way down, maybe to here. Yeah. So this is 74. Okay. I think this will be the thumbnail today. Let's give it 74K. Give it a big one. And this will have center. This is 67. Yeah, I think this is what's going to happen. Maybe a little bit. I'm not sure. It really depends. But this is the 2 area I'm looking for Bitcoin. Okay, that's for today. And this is the target for Bitcoin. And let's look at. We need to look at total, right? We need to look at total. Oh, sorry. Let's look at one thing real quick. So let's back to this option derivative chart. So you see there's a lot of put right here. 75, 80, 60, 70, 65. So, okay. So there's a very big, 2 very big one right here, 70 and 75. Okay. So this kind of makes sense. So focus on right here. This one, a lot of whales gonna lose money big time because this cult, they're never going to make it. So they somehow fail. So they're gonna lose big time right here, like me. And in the next few weeks, I think a month or 2, let's focus on 70K area. I think this will be a target for the bears. Okay, moving on. So let's look at total. Okay, so on the total market cap, down below, where can we find our support? This episode is very important for you guys because you will, analyzing the big target for this bear market this year. So it's going to be important naturally. So right now we're here, 0.7 trillion. So if you look down below, I think the support is 2.3 trillion. This is our first big support right here. Okay, so, that's kind of acceptable. Okay, right here. Yeah, so I drew it now. This is the target. If we're going to correct, also we're looking for this target, 2.3 trillion for crypto total market cap. Okay, so let's look at percentage. Down here, all the way down, I think we're gonna correct like 80%. Oh shit, so it's like 50% more correction. 50%, 50 to, I think around 16%. That's for the entire market cap. What about ETH? I think going to be a lot more for ETH, okay? ETH gonna suck ass for now. So this is done. Let's remove it. Let's delete them. Okay, so what's gonna happen next? Oh, I see. There's a huge support down there. Oh my god. Okay, is at 1,200. That's a bit too low, isn't it? I think that's too low. There's no way we can go in that low. 600 right now. I think if we're going to correct 50% below, 50%, I think is kind of reasonable. It's hard to use this. This is not a good way to measure it. So, okay, naturally support around 1800. Okay, we see a big cluster again right here, all the way down. I'm not sure. It depends, but the big support is right here. But I don't think we can go that low. So what I'm looking at right now is around, okay, I'm looking at 1800 for ETH. Okay, that's for Ethereum. Okay, then Chainlink. This is gonna be exciting. So if you look at Chainlink right now, remove the target, remove the parallel channel, remove the era, gone to shit, everything gone to shit. So Chainlink is going to be interesting because we actually have this, you know, this the big one. There's a big one right here. Who would have thought Link would go in this low again? I think Chainlink we might see 9 again. I hate to admit, but this is what's happening. So we got big cluster, big volume gap right here, and waiting to be filled. $9, 9. Okay, 9 for Chainlink, 1800 for Ethereum, 67K for Bitcoin. Last one. Let's look at SPX. If you are trading stocks, this is your lucky day. So if you're looking down below, we have a clear, you know, there is a volume gap right here to here. I think, sorry, this is the target for SPY. Okay, and also perfect align with the previous high right here. Previous high in January 2025 right here. Okay, I think this is what's gonna happen. Boom, we're gonna go here. So that's for SPY. Okay, that's for today. And you know, be patient, guys. We're not going to get there in just, you know, a week. I think we're gonna get there in maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and we're gonna be here for a while, that's for sure. Maybe we're gonna be here for at least after we reach here, because bear market usually lasts for a while. So I can think we're going to, you know, we're going to play bit right here, boom, 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 like this. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. Let's see if my prediction, let's see if I am right this time.